YouTube.com/Tim Westwood TV. Yo, Tim Westwood TV, Capital XTRA, David East in the building.
My boy.
First time in the UK,
First
fam.
time
First
ever,
time in
man.
London.
Ever. First
What brings
time.
you on this random trip?
I came to see you, man.
Oh, man,
You
family,
know,
appreciate
I came
that.
to see you.
Glad to have you in town.
I couldn't wait to get over here, man. I actually did a festival in Switzerland. Royal Arena Festival
Okay.
was dope.
It was just time to keep it moving.
Yeah, I just came, before I went back to New York.
Run through.
I had to come check you out.
Obviously, December's the big date, the tour.
Right.
Worldwide, handling your business.
Can't wait. First
The album will be
European
dropped.
tour.
Yeah, man. Everything will be ready, man.
Album be out, all of that.
It's been a hot minute. Been waiting to like reach out, man.
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna front. Like I was just telling you, me and Zoe was telling you, like, yo, bro, you gotta go check.
For real.
Tim, man, you gotta pull up over there.
And you being from Harlem, a lot of history up in Harlem with Dipset, you know what I mean?
Of course. Shouts to all the Dips, Cam, Free Jewels, shouts to Jim, Freaky, Casa, all of them. JR, all of them.
You're a lot of talent, man, out of Harlem.
Yeah.
Pretty real up there, man.
It's a competitive town. It's a lot of style, a lot of talent, man. I feel like Harlem right now got a lot of talent. You got Neek Bucks, you got Nino Man. You got a lot of dudes doing their thing right now.
Exactly, man.
Yeah, a lot of young cats coming out of the town like that. A lot of people don't even know their name. You know what I mean? But I'm in tune with the streets, so I feel like Harlem always been trendsetters from day one, way before me.
Yo, with the swag levels, with the drip, crazy.
Everything since
back
way
in
before.
the day.
Big L and all that, from Children of the Corn, them days, and then Dipset, you know what I mean, Mesa, all that. Like, so Harlem just, I feel like, always been a staple in the culture.
For artists and for swag levels, man.
Music, swag, clothes, the talk,
clothes
the
always
lingo,
one.
everything, man.
Dapper Dans, everything. Like, so much swag has come out of Harlem, man. Trendsetters, man.
Because the average dude on the street is fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just
The average dude is fresh.
the dude that don't got
the standard.
The dude that don't got a song out. The dude that
That's
don't.
right.
All he do is he go to work or whatever.
Yeah.
He might hustle all day,
Exactly.
but he got that.
Yeah.
That same Gucci them rappers got on, or he got that same chain, or that same, you know what I mean? So Harlem was always just, you seen it first.
And like back in you seen it first.
Seen
in
it
Harlem,
first.
man.
Yeah.
And like back in the day, man, it was those drug dealers up in uptown used to run things, man.
That was the first rock stars.
Yeah.
That's who gave the rappers they swag.
Exactly.
That's where the rappers got their swag from. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Rich Porter, all them type dudes.
Exactly. In those days, rappers wanted to look like drug dealers. Now drug dealers want to look like rappers.
Right.
Yeah. And drug dealers can be the biggest groupies, man.
Oh, man. We ain't going to get into that.
But yeah, shout out to those old school cats, man. Laid the foundation, man.
Right.
Now, it's great you coming, like, you're rapping because you're acting so much nowadays.
Yeah.
Like,
I picked that up.
First time?
First time. Well, I actually
You did the piece, didn't you?
Yeah, I did
that BET,
Beats.
yeah.
Well, actually, my very shouts to Gabrielle Union. She gave me my very first taste at any type of acting on her show. Something about Mary?
Being Mary.
Being Mary
Jane.
Being Mary Jane.
Yeah.
But
Johnny Blaze is pretty big
that
out
was
there.
that was early, and I was still in rap form. I wasn't even I was playing myself. So on that show I was Davies, so it wasn't really acting.
Yeah,
but
Just
I did beats. Shouts to Anthony Anderson, Chris Robinson, the director of that film, Beats. It's on Netflix right now. You can check it out.
Yeah, and winning.
You know, he's doing his thing. But that was my very first role. Like I was Mr. My name was Mr. That was the character I played. They had me smoking cigarettes. I don't smoke cigarettes. But
you was just acting.
Yeah, I was acting. Just a little acting.
You weren't inhaling. You was just acting. You was just acting.
I was just acting, but that was my first one. And then Chris called me for he was directing the first episode of the Wu Tang situation.
Now, what is that? That I mean, the trailer looks crazy. What's the story on that, man?
It's basically
this is the story of Wu.
This is the story of how RZA, Bobby Digital, you know what I'm saying? How the genius that he was.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? How he was able to take all of these different individuals and see the star in each one of them.
And they weren't stars at the time.
No.
They were out there losing, no offense, no disrespect.
They were
was
in
random. They were
exactly.
just out there random.
They was running around.
Running around.
They didn't
and
have...
not one of them would have emerged because they were out there.
He was the core, the base. He was the one I feel like, just me doing my own research, being around it. doing my own homework on it, I feel like RZA was the one that made them all believe they were who they were. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that because even with me playing Meth, like Meth was had a regular life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like as far as regular job, regular for like it wasn't no like he's destined to be this big superstar guy.
Exactly.
You know
And he
what
was
I
a
mean?
bit of a family guy.
Yeah,
He was always a
they
bit
from
of a
the
family guy.
they from the hood. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like I understand where the inspiration comes from because I'm from the hood as well. But RZA created a certain motivation for them that made them believe that they could do that. You know what I'm saying? Even with the name Wu Tang, that was so. Now it's a part of. It sounds like.
It's part of hip hop, man.
It sounds like what
just
Google.
normal.
Like it's as familiar as Google. But think about when it first came out. Nobody who was you got this group of black dudes from Staten Island with a Chinese name. Like, you know what I mean? So just that was abstract as can be. So for them to all get behind that and believe in that, you know what I'm saying, and push that, it was a beautiful thing. So it's really just the story of how it came together. You know what I mean? So it's not you. I don't want to spoil it, but it's how it was brought together. How RZA
and it
you know what I mean?
revolutionized the game, man.
OD.
Never
OD.
had like a crew just stomped through, man.
I don't think that ever happened like that
ever
again.
happened before.
Nah, it's too, and they all were stars.
Yeah.
All did albums. All single-handedly did their own thing. A few of them were bigger than others, but you know all them names.
And it was so grimy in that era, man.
Grimy.
So grimy.
That's when rap you had to really have lyrics.
Really
That's
grimy.
when lyricism was like your pass. It wasn't your clothes. It wasn't your jewelry. It was
No,
your,
straight
it was
Tim's,
your,
man.
It was your
straight
lyrics.
Tim's stomping through.
It was what
And
you was talking
yeah.
about.
And it was so dusted as well, man. I mean, it took a minute for the shiny shoots and to come through after that, didn't it, man?
Yeah.
It took a
It
minute
definitely took a while.
for people to get shiny, man, and come back to the club, man.
Shouts to Diddy, man.
Yeah,
Diddy.
yeah, powerful. man.
Diddy brought that.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
you know what I'm
brought that
saying?
back,
Diddy
yeah.
brought that shine.
But let's not front. Wu was crazy though.
Wu was,
I mean,
Wu was
like
like
it
legend,
was-
iconic. You know what I mean? I like to this day, like it still bugs me out. Like it hasn't came out yet, but I be tripping. Like yo, I really just played Method Man. Like that's insane to me to portray somebody I grew up idolizing. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been a fan of him since Bring the Pain. I was a
For
little
real.
kid, like seeing that video, like oh,
with
wow.
Mary
And because
J, yeah.
I'm from Harlem, I never would go. I had no reason to ever go to Staten Island. I'd be in Queens, the Bronx, or Harlem. Like I never had no reason to even go out there. So when I was seeing them videos, I used to be like, yo, they just look a little crazy out there,
like Mary smashed
like
that.
they just brought a different grime to New York, you know what I'm saying, and to the world, like that wasn't familiar with New York. All of them videos, all RZA, all them beats, it really depicted New York City at that time. How New York was, with the type of time New York was on at that time. Cream, all them records just sound like
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Sound of
It
New
just
York,
sound
man.
like the era. It sound like the times. It sound like the streets. So I always pay homage to them for that forever. And I thank Meth and RZA, all of them to this day for even allowing me to be a part of that.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
And they had hits, man.
Hits
Hits.
forever.
Yo, talking about hits, new album on the way. When's the release date?
Survival, man.
Survival.
Survival. Very, very soon.
Soon?
Very soon.
many
Extremely.
tracks
I
do
don't
you-
have the exact date, but it's very soon.
Okay. How many tracks?
18.
18. You've been stacking.
18. I mean, you know, all my favorite albums got records on them. You know, Life After Death is like, it's a double disc. You know what I mean? Like, all my favorite joints, like, people,
deep.
they put music on.
Yeah.
Like, I always tell people, I'm not that one big hit guy. Like, where you like, oh, I like Davies for that one. Nah. I'm always want to give you a body of work, something that I done sat with and put my heart and soul into it, where you feel, you know, when you go to a show, you pay for a ticket to go to a show, and somebody just come out super cool, you feel cheated. You know what I mean? You feel, you know what I mean? You just feel like,
with those
man,
two
I
hits, those three
done
hits
worked
we done.
all week,
Yeah.
bought my ticket to
Yeah.
come watch you. You like, but when somebody come out and put on a show, you know what I'm saying? Like, you be like, all right, that was worth it. So I feel the same as far as bodies of work and projects. I don't want to just put out something for people like, hey, yeah, here goes some new Dave East music. Nah, I'm gonna sit with it. You know what I'm saying? Listen to it 1,000 times. You know what I mean? Till I don't like it. If I still like it after the thousandth listen, I'ma run with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I really sit and evaluate all my music, every word I'm saying. Cause I study, you know what I'm saying? Like Nip said the realest shit ever. He was like, I study rich niggas like it's homework. You know what I'm saying? It's real. I study Jay-Z, I study Nas, I study Big, I study Master P, I studied Dr. Dre, I studied Snoop, I studied Eminem, I studied all these Cameron, Big Pop, I studied all of these people. Like studied them, Outkast, you know what I'm saying? Like what they was wearing, where they from. I was really doing my homework on these people, so I listened to their music and how focused they were on everything they was saying. Everything. You go listen to J.O. album, everything Jay was saying was on point. It was no slip-ups, no lapses, nothing. It was evaluated. You could tell he sat and sat with that music, you know what I mean? So I want to do the same thing. I don't want to rush nothing, you know what I mean? Nothing. Nothing's rushed. You can't do no movie anybody films is rushed. It's quick. Enough is quick, you know what I mean? It takes time. By the time you see it, you don't know how much time they put into it, but it takes time.
And you can tell that from your videos as well, because all your videos are epic. There's nothing casual about your videos. It's not like you just grabbed a camera and...
You know why? I feel like videos are like little movies now. You know what I mean? I feel like we have such a platform where you can do that. You know what I mean? These directors is nice. Like these cameras is crazy now. So why just... And I understand if... Like me, when I first came out, I would just go to my block or go to somebody's block, call everybody to come outside. Exactly. We get some weed, some Hennessy. You know what I'm saying? Tell a girl,
we still make
pull
them
up.
like that over here.
We over here.
We still make them like that.
You know what I mean? And I don't knock that because I understand it. But
that's for the moment, man.
Once you have a certain platform, certain budget, you know what I'm saying?
It, man.
You need to exercise that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And push it. Try to give people their own little films. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. So you got the joint out with Gunna. You got the joint out with Max B.
Yeah, Free Max.
Exactly. Survival Pack. Is that just the lead to the album?
Yeah, both of those records are on the album.
Yeah, they're just heaters.
But I just wanted to, it's hot outside.
Yeah.
I hadn't dropped in a while, so I was like, you know what, let's give them a little taste, a little turn up, and then the Wanna Be a G record is more of like the vibe of the album. You know what I mean? It's more personal. Like every day I feel like Gunna, shouts to Gunna, that's the bro. That's my loc. But
every day's crazy.
Every day is a banger. Right and that was one of them joints where I felt like I needed it because the streets need to hit me on that time. Like just for a second. Like, all right, cool. And Gunna, of course, he killed it. But we actually just shot the video in LA. Crazy. Super crazy video. But the Wanna Be a G record, I'm telling a story about my young boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and his mentality, how he think, how he don't never see his parents, you know what I mean? The streets is what he into.
That's really your vibe, is the storytelling, isn't it? Like that deep, in-depth storytelling.
My favorite artists, that's what they did. Styles P, Biggie, Nas, Hov, like
classic stories.
Eminem,
man.
You know what I mean? Like these dudes told stories, but I always felt like if you could tell a story, but could really like rap it, where it's like you still ill as can be, that's rare now. You know what I mean? Like Biggie, I feel like Biggie's the greatest storyteller ever. Like you can close your eyes and see exactly what he was talking about. You can see it, smell it, feel it. You know what I mean?
That Keisha track is a classic story.
That's straight from the inspiration. You know what I mean? But that's true story. But
is that true story?
Yeah, that went down.
Well, she really sneaked you like that, man. Really sneaked you like that.
I got back though.
I'm shining. You fought back, baby.
We back. You know what I mean?
New York will catch you slipping like that.
We back. Yeah, New York. Yeah, city don't sleep. So don't sleep.
Sleeping. Yeah, man.
Don't you get caught sleeping? The city don't sleep. But yeah, I'm a big fan of storytelling and
just you ever being able Keisha to. Again? Was that a real name? That was a real name. Was everything facts in that story then?
You gonna get me in
she's
trouble.
From the ends. She's from the same ends.
Yeah, I don't like talking about her.
She's out there, man. They should come with a warning,
Keisha,
man.
Yeah, disclaimer.
Yeah, no, warning about Keisha, man.
Watch for the Keishas. Well, that Keisha, I can't, shouts to all the other Keishas.
Other Keishas, but like that one is definitely playing you, man.
But I feel like, if I'm somebody that I like to believe people. even if I don't know you. Like, if you're, like, that's why Denzel, Robert De Niro, Pesci, these are my favorite actors because they're believable. Whatever role they get, you think they like that. You know what I'm saying? So with rap, I feel like the more in depth you can go with your personal, the more believable it is. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff be made up, and you could kind of see through it. You know what I'm saying? But when you can really trace somebody's lyrics and their charisma, whatever they coming with, back to where they from or back to who know them, I feel like it's a certain authenticity there. You know what I mean?
So how long ago was that Keisha moment for you?
I was like right when I got rocking.
When
I first started getting in the rap.
So that really just took you out of the game early. Quick. He was out there like bare.
Quick. I couldn't believe it.
You went.
I couldn't believe it. I said, damn, that quick?
From hero to zero, fam, that quick.
I thought, but that was a good wake up, you know.
A good wake up.
Good wake up. Sometimes you need stuff to happen to sharpen you up.
Oh, yeah, for real,
so,
man.
You know what I mean? Like, because if not...
Take a loss, man, makes you stronger, man.
Taking a loss will bring a win later.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I believe in that.
No, I've been caught sleeping once or twice before. I ain't got a front, man. It's like... But with yours, it's just so blatant. You know, it was just so blatant. There was no mercy from it, man.
At all.
It was like...
I passed out.
You were like... You
passed
were done,
out.
baby.
Passed out.
It was a clean
robbery.
You even have sneakers.
Yeah, I had my shoes.
I had your shoes.
Clean robbery, though. Okay. You know, I was asleep, so nobody had to... It wasn't forcefully taken or none of that. It was just like,
Yeah. And I'd rather Shorty take it than, you know...
She didn't go on Instagram like, I robbed. You know, so if a dude rob you or get you, you know, you be on Shade Room the next day.
Yeah, exactly. Really looking forward to the album then. That's going to be a definite moment in the game.
Right.
Many collabs?
Album, yeah. I got some folks on there. Nas executive produced it.
Perfect.
Got Nas on there. You know, Gunna and Max is on there. My next single is with Jacquees.
Oh, perfect.
Female joint.
Yeah.
Joint for the ladies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That will definitely work.
Yeah.
That will definitely work. Because the joint with Chris Brown is crazy.
Oh, perfect.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. With Chris Brown, that feels like a Chris Brown record, to be honest, no offense. It feels like a Chris Brown record that you jumped on.
That I got on,
yeah,
right? Yeah,
it really does, man. I mean, he blessed you with that.
It was one of them joints where that's the bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, really we was together in the studio, and I was like, yo, bro.
Yeah,
like,
vibing.
What's up? I need one of them joints. Like, you know what I'm saying? He said, let's put it together. You know what I mean?
Do you hit the club much?
If they pay me.
All right. All right.
Or if I'm going to support somebody that I support.
Yeah.
You know,
but you're not in the club every night.
I'm not a big club dude.
Okay.
I like the studio.
Okay. Respect that.
I'm like weird.
No, respect that.
I like this too. I bring the club to the studio.
True indeed,
you
man.
know?
You got your Bel Air there popping.
You know.
Yeah, Black Bottle Boy.
Black Bottle Boy, Gold Bottle Boy, White Bottle Boy.
Oh, exactly. They've got the range
now,
man. All I know is it's strong, baby. That's one strong shouts,
however you want to do it, man.
Yo, that shouts will get you twisted, man.
However you want to do it.
Still rocking blue? You Crip?
Yeah, man. It's Dirt Gang. You know the vibes.
For real, man.
That's just, you know, family.
Yeah.
It's like something that's... You know, somebody else asked me about that. Like, how do you feel as far as promoting being Crip? Or I feel like I promote myself. Like, I'm not trying to get no kids to join a gang. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's up to your parents or whoever's raising you, whoever's your legal guardian, or whoever's your old head or your, you know what I'm saying? Like, your OG. Like, that's up to them. You know what I mean? But that's just something that was around me, like, very heavily.
Especially up in Harlem,
you know what I mean? Growing up, really more there, but more. I turned Crip in Queens, you know what I mean? Yeah, I got put on in Queens, so it's like both, you know what I mean? And I'm seeing how much it plays now in the rap culture. But I can remember when all of New York was blood, because Dipset was blood. You know what I mean? So Jim had,
and that's when it first came in.
They had the whole Dipset, the whole New York City jacking that. So it been a few dudes came out, Bobby Shmurda and them. You know, they put on. You know what I mean? Freedom, Free Rowdy, Free the whole GS9. They came out flagging blue. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I just feel like it's that's me. Like, I don't really do it for clout. I don't do it to seem cool. I don't, like that's how me and Nip met on that tip and then got into the music. You know what I'm saying? But I just, I respect those before me. I respect all of the OGs before me. And I respect the dudes that's solid and putting on and trying to better themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Nip was the perfect example of somebody going from gangbanging to becoming a prolific person in society as far as investing, owning stuff, creating jobs for people. You know what I mean? Like he really captured that whole world. You know what I mean? Coming from pain. You know what I'm saying? The gang that ain't the gangbanging culture is not a joke. It's not nothing that you could try to just run with and get rich off. Like, there's people really dying over that every day. There's people getting in fights over that all the time. There's people going through it for years. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like when you understand that, you don't really try to glorify it as much. You know what I mean? I might throw my hood up every time you see me, but I'ma still push. I'ma tell the youngest, yo, try to act. You know what I'm saying? Do this music. Come to the studio. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'ma promote that before I tell you let's go to a gang meeting. You know what I mean? I'ma rather promote ways to put some money in your pocket, put some money in your homie's pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like, where y'all could go do y'all thing on a positive tip. It don't really matter what you banging. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of rich bloods. There's a lot of rich Crips, you know what I'm saying, that ain't in the field no more. But they still are who they are, you know what I mean? So I feel like it's all about who raising you, who you coming up under, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And I know, like, there was some real love there for Nipsey, man. Like, real love.
See my
Riding.
boy?
Yeah, man.
That's my nigga, man. He was the blueprint, man. That's what I call Nip. Nip was the blueprint. You know what I mean? And a lot of people ain't realize. I realized it while he was here. I used to tell him that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he the first dude, like, person, grown man, besides probably my dad, that told me read a book or offer me a list of books to read. Like, people don't do that. not no homie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody telling you, yo, go read this. Somebody will tell you what movie to go watch or what song to go listen to, you know what I'm saying? Or what weed to try.
Yeah.
But to really pull you to the side and be like, yo, cuz, read this. I feel like it'll help you out. It helped me. It caught me off guard. So his whole aura was different. His whole thing with just being an owner. You get what I'm saying? It just inspired me, man. Like, I used to see every time I was seeing him, he had his own clothes on. You know what I'm saying? Like, Marathon this, Crenshaw that. Like, he was a walking billboard for himself. You know what I mean? And it's just, it's whack that he was taken from us like that. You know what I'm saying? We all gonna go. But that was whack, man, because there's a void now. That's a void. I can't feel it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So many people hit me up like, oh, yo, you the East Coast? I'm Dave East, man. Nipsey Hussle was Nipsey Hussle. That was my brother, you know what I'm saying? But just his energy, you can't feel that. Can't feel that void. Nobody can feel that void. You know what I'm saying? Like when Pac left, that was a blow. Ain't nobody ever replaced Tupac energy. Biggie, same. Nobody really, like, you can't replace that energy. You know what I'm saying? You could just learn from it. You know what I mean? Hope that it influenced you. I'm fortunate to be one of the people that was actually really around him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just doing it for the gram. And I just take all the little convos we had. I still go back, read text messages, all that. Go back on his page, see moves he was making, you know what I'm saying? And it still motivate me. It still inspire me. Word.
I think a lot of people felt the loss, but I think if you did, and the way he was taken. But I really feel that, you know, someone like you was close to him and could see the you know, be in the shine of his light.
Yeah. Nah, it was a blow. Still a blow. LA feel crazy. I just was in LA, like, it ain't the, like, you know what I'm saying? I used to be really excited to go out there. Like, come call Nip, see what he on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird now. Like, I went to the store over there. You know what I mean? I met him in that parking lot, same parking lot that happened to him. I met him right there. And it was weird. It's just like it's eerie. Like, you know what I mean? That's the perfect word I could use for it. It's like an eerie, like, nah, that wasn't supposed to happen. You know what I mean? It's one of them, like, nah, this ain't right.
Didn't make no sense.
Yeah, that wasn't supposed to go down like that. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You got the chain.
Oh, yeah. These my cousins. This Malik Carter, a.k.a. Freaky. It's my bro Mark, aka Mugga. They both from Philadelphia. They got killed. But they was my, that's who told me to rap. He told me to rap. Malik. He was like, man, you need to rap. And that's when I was playing ball. He was like, man, you need to rap, bro. The girls gonna like you. You talking that talk. You from here. Like, you from the, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I used to just I would always just rap around the homies, like, playing. But I was playing basketball, so I never took it serious. But I was nice. But he was the one. He died, and then he died the same year I signed my deal with Nas, 2014. And then Mark died 2016 or 17. But he was like my biggest fan. This was like he was like, you know what I'm saying? Like could not speak bad on my name around him at all. He was on you feel me? Like, he was like one of them, like loved me, you know what I'm saying? I loved him to death. That was my, you know what I mean? I got him on my face, Mugga. Got him tatted on my leg.
For real.
You know what I mean? That was my brody, but you know, I just, like I said, a lot of the people that was telling me to do this or inspiring me to do this, they're not even around me no more, so I'm in London with you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is like, you know what I mean? I know they like, damn, look at Cuzzo. You know what I'm saying? We was on the block. We was in the staircase. Like, to be here even freestyling and doing the interview, like, this is dope. You know what I mean? And I'ma just continuously put on for the ones that believed in me enough to make me want to do this, you know what I mean?
Appreciate you coming through, family.
Anytime.
Looking forward to your tour, family.
Anytime.
Thank you,
I'll be right back.
Dave East up in the building.
East
Too much
side?
for tea, baby.